Okay, here to make a video showing you guys how to use our slicing software, which is called Cura. So I've signed in as a student, excuse me. And we go down to the search bar down here in the bottom left, and we're just gonna start typing Cura. And then this Ultimaker 5.2.1 should show up. And we're gonna open that. I wanna kinda leave the camera on this most of the time so that you guys can get a feel. Should be exactly what you see on your end. And so then once it opens, we have this little welcome screen. Then we need to agree to the disclaimer there. Next. We don't have to create an account. If you want to create an account, you can, but we're just going to skip that for now. And then it wants us to add a printer. And our particular printer is called a Dremel, and Cura doesn't have that naturally. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this add a non-networked printer, and we're going to literally just leave it alone. We're going to leave it right here. So it's the Ultimaker 6.5, not that it matters, any printer for now, because we're just going to delete it later. So then we hit next. And next, this just gives you like a preview of some of the features and things like that that we can learn more about later. So we just kind of keep clicking through, and then we're going to hit finish. And it says there's a new Cura available, and we might download that later, but for now, this is what we want to do. So let's make it big so you guys can see stuff a little bit better here. And so this is where we have, and we'll talk about this here in a second, but first what we want to do is get the right printer here. And so what we're going to do now is, let's see, we want to go up here to Marketplace, and then in the search window, we're going to search for Dremel. So Dremel. And we get some different ones. We want this one right here, the Dremel printer plugin. We're going to click install. Then we're going to hit accept. And now that is installed. And so what we're going to do now is close that window, the Marketplace window. And then we're going to close out of Cura momentarily. And then we're just going to go right back into Cura. And that gives it time, by closing it and reopening it, it gives it time for that Dremel extension to load into the program. Okay, and so now we have that original Ultimaker printer right here where the printers are. And we want to go to add printer and back to the non-networked ones. And we want to scroll down to the D's, and now you can see Dremel is an option. That wouldn't have been an option before. And then our printer that we have is this Dremel 3D45. So we're going to check that box, and then we're going to hit add. And now you can see it actually changes this background. And now this looks exactly like what we have in the back room. So this is exactly what we want. We want to be able to have this 3D45 in here. And I'm going to get rid of that first one. I'm going to go to manage printers, and I'd like you guys to do the same thing. And for the Ultimaker one, now we're going to go click on these pancakes over here, hit remove, yes, and we're left with just the 3D45. All right, so then that's our printer settings. And the next videos will show you how to use Ultimaker Cura to slice up your STLs and things like that. This was just to kind of figure out how to get Ultimaker set up on your computers. Okay, thank you.